Hello everybody and welcome back into Forbes Field in a special ballpark game. The Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers might be the second final game this year in special uniforms for both teams in the second last special ballpark game. Kevin Guzman gets the mound today for Toronto in a musty afternoon in downtown as here we go, 25 starts in the season, a 12-7 record. Guzman ready to get back out there and do what he's been doing well this year, and that is getting outs and keeping runners in scoring position and not on the board. We're ready to get it going here from Rogers Center. Forbes Field. We're so anxious to say that as tomorrow night we are back in Rogers Center, but not tonight. As here's the first pitch to Victor Reyes. Swing and a miss to start the afternoon. 0-1 the count, ready again from Guzman. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Blue Jays in special ballpark games always show up late this year. Here's Matt Chapman, long run and throw, and he got him. Lead off out at third base. What a scoop and throw by Chapman. Batting now is Willie Castro for the Tigers. First time the Jays are seeing the Tigers this year. So are the Tigers seeing the Jays for the first time this year. Ground ball. Right there, Guerrero, he bobbles it. Picked up on a hop. Still, they don't get him in time. The other hand throw to first. It will be considered a base hit, a one-out infield single. For the Tigers here in the top of the first. Toronto doesn't really show up to the late innings of a game. Here in the special ballpark games, you'll notice that they don't score runs early for some reason in these games. So they'll try to do that today as a ground ball. Right to Bichette at second. Merrifield on the first, a double play. And that'll get him out of the first nice and easy after a single given up. Blue Jays coming up, bottom one. Welcome into the bottom of the first. Michael Fulmer on the mound today for the Tigers. Cubs beat the Royals 6-2. As here comes the pitch. That one is down for Zimmer, and it's a good one. Picked up, and the throw is not in time. Legs it out for an infield single. Toronto a man aboard here in the first. And here is Raimel Tapia. Tapia bat next. One on, none outs. And here's the pitch from Fulmer. Ready. Hits that the other way left field. It's dropping fast, and it is going to be caught on a rundown for the first out. So Blue Jays with a man on and one out here in the home first inning. Batting now is Whit Merrifield. Been a little bit of a cold streak recently for him. Tigers have some traffic on base. As here's the pitch, and it is hit by Merrifield, but foul. 12 for 25 in his career against Michael Fulmer. Whit Merrifield knows Fulmer pretty well. He's had a lot of at-bats against him. Swung and hit well left field. This one on a line for the second out. 2 down. Batting next for Toronto. It's going to be Nash Knight, called up from AAA for Toronto's game today. In for Gurriel, who's still out. In and out with injury as this one fouled back towards the seats. Last 3 games, 2 runs for Nash Knight with the Buffalo Bisons. He's been their biggest key so far in terms of doing anything possible as this is grounded softly right to the first baseman. Toss to the pitcher in time on the bag, and that'll end the first. We're scoreless through 1 here in Forbes Field. Welcome here into the top of the second. Leading it off, Jonathan Scope. Swung and hit well left field. This one running back before the track, way before the track, is Nash Knight for the first out. 1 gone here in the top of the second, and batting now will be Renato Nunez. Tigers, Blue Jays, first time this year they see each other. That's line to foul ball. Tigers know how to find the gaps. That's what's good about them. 15 home runs on the season for Nunez. 3rd best on the Tigers for home runs. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Can you believe this is the first time they're seeing each other this year, as that is a foul ball again. 1-2, ready again from Kevin Guzman. Outside, 2-2. Tigers in special black with orange alts, and the Blue Jays in special white and blue alts for this game today. Special ballpark games. Blue Jays last time went in normal white and blue as a strikeout on Nunez. 2 down here in the top of the second for Kevin Guzman. His first strikeout tonight. Batting now, it will be Wilson Ramos. Swings and fouls it out of play. On 1 the count. Ramos, one of the best catchers in the league. And the Tigers just happened to pick him up in a trade. 1-2 the count, ready. Swing and a shallow pop-up, that one. Under it, making the catch and ending the inning, Whit Merrifield. The Tigers go in order. Blue Jays coming up, bottom 2. Welcome into the home second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the plate for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Swung and hit it, and that one is going to find a way and get down for a base hit. Leadoff single to start the home second for Toronto. So a man aboard and coming to the plate now for Toronto will be Bo Bichette, hitting .354 on the season. What he's trying to avoid is a double play. The pitch. Swung and hit it right to third, and it's over his head and down for a hit. First 2 Jays aboard here in the home second. Just patient at the plate. It does you well. Here is Matt Chapman. Another guy that's looking to find the gaps as of late. The pitch. Chapman grounds it to third. Not what they wanted. On to second for 1. Back to first for the double play. Guerrero the third with 2 outs. Batting now is Kevin Biggio, hitting .377 on the season. First 2 men aboard were on for Toronto, and now ground ball to first, and 3 in a row set down as they tag out Biggio down the line. We're through 2, scoreless. Welcome here into the top of the 3rd inning, Jeimer Candelario for the Tigers. Fouls that off. Rangers beat the Red Sox 5-1 in Boston. Orioles lead the Braves 9-0 in the second. When does that ever happen to Atlanta? Early in a game on the road. Swinging a ground ball. That is going to find a way. Here's Bichette on to first, but it's not in time. Good piece of hitting by the Tigers there. A man aboard to start the 3rd for Detroit. Back now is Nomar Mazara. The pitch. In there for a strike. Tigers, Blue Jays 0-0 top 3. Special ballpark game from Forbes Field. Well hit center. Zimmer moving in. He is there, and he makes the catch for the first out. And he'll throw into second, slowing down as runner heads back to first for the Tigers. Batting now will be Robbie Grossman, hitting .228 on the year. Swinging a foul back out of play. Blue Jays Tigers, first time they see each other this year. Swung and well hit. That is curving, but foul. No man's land. 0-2 on Grossman. Just misses well, 1-2. Dodgers beat the Mets 8-5 today in New York earlier. Pitch way outside, 2-2. Marlins currently beating the Reds 1-0 in the second. Ready again from Guzman, down and away, and it's now a full count. Victor Reyes on deck, and Grossman back in the count, a full count. The pitch, got him. He watches strike 3. Kevin Guzman has his second strikeout tonight. 2 gone. Hey, now is Victor Reyes. The pitch, he's 0 for 1 today. Swung in a ground ball. That one right off Guzman, and no one is going to get to it in time. He is safe. That will be a hit, I believe, as it hit Guzman, and is he going to be okay? Well, they're coming to check him right now because that hit him real hard. Liner right off the leg, and it looks like he's okay. Harold Castro in, 2 on. The pitch. Jays were in the same situation, and there's a strike. But they left him stranded. Swung in sky, deep left field. There is Knight. He makes the catch and ends the side. The Tigers leave 2 stranded. We go bottom 3. Welcome into the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Gabriel Moreno to lead it off for the Blue Jays in a scoreless game. The pitch. Swung in a ground ball right to third base. On a hop is Castro on the first for the first out. Back now for Toronto's Zimmer. He made it aboard with an infield single to start the ball game for his club as he gets this one down, but it's a foul ball, 0-1. 4 for 10 in his career, a single and 2 doubles. And here comes the pitch. And that's down the line again, a foul ball, it's 0-2. So Fulmer doing his job so far for the Detroit Tigers. Blue Jays Tigers, first time they see each other this year. That one is in the air, and it will be a strikeout on a foul back. 2 down. First strikeout tonight for Michael Fulmer. And batting now is Raimel Tapia. 2 quickly gone here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Blue Jays. The pitch. It's that left field. It's dropping fast in no man's land. It is down for a base hit. 2 out single for the Jays here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Tapia has been good at that this year. Here is Whit Merrifield, 0 for 1 today. That's Tapia. But first, Merrifield takes strike 1. Reyes Tapia on first, 2 gone for Merrifield. 0 for 1 already today. And here comes the pitch. Tapia going, the pitch, the throw, they got him! And that ends the inning, trying to steal second base. Welcome into the top of the 4th inning. Willie Castro grounded out back in the first, leading it off for the Tigers here in the 4th. Swinging a ground ball through for a base hit. Tapia reads that well and throws into second base. The Tigers aboard to start the 4th with a single. Batting now will be Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1. Takes a strike on that right corner. Tigers have had some dangerous hits this season. And there's a swing in on the hand. 0-2. Scope regretting that one as he swings and hits this to right field. Tapia towards the corner. This one fair territory. Makes the catch just down the line. The throw back to first, but the runner back in there with 1 gone. Batting now will be Renato Nunez. A ball right there. 1-0 the count. Ready again to Nunez. Here it comes. Strike. Kevin Guzman. 1-1 the count. It's in there. Nunez again. Thinking about swinging. He did not. 1-2 from Kevin Guzman. Misses. 2-2. Man on. 1 gone. Top 4 here. The pitch. Misses. And it's a full count. Started 0-2 on Nunez. Now he has a full count. Swings and hits this deep left. Long run. Nash is going to get there in time for the second out. Nash Knight with a long run, but he gets there and makes the catch in time as Tigers will now bring Wilson Ramos to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch on the corner for a strike. Tigers threatening again. Here it comes. And that one just caught the corner, and Ramos didn't like the call. The pitch hit well. This one pops center field. Long run, but Zimmer is under it, and he makes the catch and ends the inning. Blue Jays coming up bottom 4. We're scoreless. Welcome into the bottom of the 4th. Whit Merrifield to lead it off for Toronto. He's 0 for 1 today. The pitch. Hits that left field and hit well. And on a line, the catch is made for the first out. Merrifield got a lot of contact on that ball, but it's caught in left field for the first out. Batting now is Nash Knight, hitting 200 on the season. The pitch, here it comes. Swings and hits it right to first on a line for the second out. Back-to-back wideouts here in the home 4th for Toronto. 2 gone. Batting now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 to keep the hit streak going. This one in the air, but back towards the seats. Already bottom 4 here in Forbes Field. The Blue Jays and the Tigers scoreless. As here comes the pitch again. Guerrero ready. Got that one down, but it's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. Michael Fulmer dealing again for the Detroit Tigers, and he has been all year long, as this one is down the line right to the third baseman. Picked up on a hop. The throw high, but in time. Ends the inning. We're scoreless through 4. Jays go in order. Welcome into the top of the 5th. Leading it off will be Jeimer Candelario. He's 1 for 1. Swings and grounds it right to first. Guerrero's there for the first out. Blue Jays in these special ballpark games don't usually come out to the later innings, and it's happening again today. 0-0 in the 5th already. Fouled back up and out of play. This is Mazara versus Guzman. And Mazara almost won the battle there. 0-2 the count. Ready again from Kevin. Swinging a soft ground ball. Long run for Kevin Guzman, but he picks it up and fires the first in time for the second out. Batting now will be Robbie Grossman. He struck out back in the 3rd. The pitch from Guzman. Swung and hit, and that one will go way out of play into the seats in left. Ready again. 2 for 10 in his career against Kevin. He fouls that off, and he's behind 0-2. Kevin Guzman's been sharp today. The pitch. Well, he fouled that off again. Guzman ready, he deals. Swung, hit well, right field. There is Reyes Tapia. He's under it, shallow right. He makes the catch. It ends the inning. We go bottom 5, scoreless. Welcome into the bottom of the 5th. Bo Bichette to the plate for Toronto. 1 for 1 this afternoon. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball, and that is a fair ball down the line. Bichette making a turn, heading for second to throw a bad one, and he is safely in there to start the home 5th with a double. The Blue Jays have a man aboard here. in scoring position. Their first runner in scoring position tonight for Matt Chapman. Here comes the pitch, ready, Chapman. He's going to get that one down. Bichette starts running. It's on the line, but just foul. If you can get Bichette to third, you'll be okay here. That's what Chapman's trying to do. Get this run home. Here he goes again. Got it down. It's right to the third baseman. Bichette easily has a run, and Chapman out at first, but Bichette safely makes it into third base with one gone. The sacrifice 5-3. Blue Jays a runner in scoring position for Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 today, Kevin Biggio. Bichette on third. The pitch. And Biggio got that one down, and Bichette has to stay put. They step on the bag before Biggio does for the second out. And the runner left stranded at third as here is Gabriel Moreno. Bichette on third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Hit well, but back into the seats and left a foul ball. Last game went 0 for 3. It's 2 home runs already. As he got this one, but it's right in the air, and it will be caught to end the inning. Bichette made it safely, but he's left stranded at third. Welcome into the top of the 6th inning. Victor Reyes to lead it off for the Tigers. Scoreless. The pitch. Bottom of the plate for strike 1. Blue Jays and Tigers having another good one against each other. As this is hit and over the third baseman's glove. That will go down towards the corner. All the way into the corner. Picked up. The throw coming into third. He'll stop at second with a double to start the top of the 6th inning. Bichette led off the home 5th with a double. Now the Tigers have a double. Rays and White Sox in the 5th tied at 1 in Tampa Bay as there's a strike to Willie Castro. Just try to get out of it if you're Kevin Guzman. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count from Guzman. Gassing it up today. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Castro on strikes. Third strikeout for Guzman. 1 gone here in the 6th. Batting now, it will be Willie Castro. The pitch, he's 1 for 2 today. He'll take a strike on that right corner. So a man on second, 1 gone. The pitch just misses, and it's 1-1. I think Castro knows what's at play here. Swings and grounds it through for a base hit. Run coming home. The throw to the plate is good, but it's not in time. And the Tigers strike first here in the 6th. An RBI single. 1-0 Detroit in the 6th inning. Batting now is Jonathan Scope. The pitch. Swung and hit well right field. The runner started going. Tapia. Long run, but he will get there. And the runner is already back at first as the throw comes in late. 2 down. Tigers lead at 1-0. Here's Renato Nunez. Takes a strike in the right corner. The Cardinals lead 1-0 on the Pirates in the 2nd. There's a ball, and Guzman didn't agree with that. Ready again. That catches the corner. 1-2 to Nunez. 0 for 2 today against Kevin Guzman. Nunez swings and hits this deep center. Zimmer is back. He's under it, and he makes the catch and ends the inning. Tigers lead at 1-0. We go bottom 6. Welcome into the bottom of the 6th. Bradley Zimmer to lead it off for Toronto. Another quiet special ballpark game as the lights are on here in Forbes Field. That's down, and it's a good one on the line, and he is safe for the 2nd time tonight with a bloop single. Batting now is Raimel Tapia. He has Zimmer on first. Nobody out to start the home 6th. The pitch. Tapia gets this one down to the third baseman. Picked up on a hop. The throw is good and in time for the first out. Zimmer on second safely. 12-2 Baltimore in the 6th on the Braves. As here comes Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 today. Blue Jay lineup just trying to find a way to get something on the board. The pitch. Merrifield hits that to center. It is going to get down for a base hit. That'll bring the runners to the corners for Toronto with only 1 out here in the home 6th. Batting now is Nash Knight. Zimmer at third. Merrifield at first. 1 gone, and he got this one foul. Mariners lead the Astros 5-0 in the 3rd. They took 2 out of 3 against the Jays in Seattle. They've been hot ever since. Here comes the pitch again. Knight ready. Got it down, and it's a good one. It's a really good one. No one is going to get it, and they're loaded. The Blue Jays load up the bases here in the home sixth with 1 out. And coming to the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the pitch from Fulmer. Guerrero ready. Fans on their feet here in Forbes. Hit by Guerrero. Deep left field. Towards the corner, going way back. And the catch is made, and they all stay put. 2 gone. Oh, what a frustrating at-bat for Guerrero Jr. And they're going to have to bring in a pitch hit situation here. It will be Teoscar Hernandez for Bo Bichette. Interesting change here. Bases loaded, 2 gone for Hernandez. The pitch. Teoscar fouls it up and out of play. 0-1 the count. Best chance the Blue Jays have had tonight is here in the home sixth. The bases loaded, 2 gone. They're down 1-0 to the Tigers. The pitch. Hernandez, left field, it is way up towards the corner. And the catch is made to end the 6th inning. The Blue Jays don't come through. Welcome now into the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Wilson Ramos to lead it off for the Tigers. A 1-0 lead. The pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Ready again. Here it comes. Swung in a loop for the first, and there's Guerrero for the first out. Blue Jays have been down all game long. They're on a 3-game losing streak as there's a strike on Candelario. First of 3 between the Jays and Tigers. Swung and skied to center field. And right there is Zimmer for the 2nd out. Batting now for the Tigers, it will be Nomar Mazara. 2 gone, nobody on. Swung and hit well left field. That is going to drop fast and down for a base hit. Knight throws in the second. Stopping at first will be Mazara with a 2-out single here in the top of the 7th. Batting now will be Robbie Grossman. The pitch. There's a strike. It is hard to hit home runs in this ballpark. Maybe the hardest ballpark in the world to hit a home run in. Do you see how wide this baby is? And Teoscar and Guerrero gave those balls a ride, but just could not get it out. Deep fly ball. Zimmer is there. He makes the catch, and we're through the 7th. Tigers get a hit. No runs, no walks. We go bottom 7. 1-0 Detroit. Welcome into the home 7th. Matt Chapman to lead it off for your Toronto Blue Jays. They're down 1-0 here to the Tigers still. The pitch. Hit well. That one line to third for the first out. My goodness. The luck continues getting worse as here is Kevin Biggio with 1 gone in the 7th. Here comes the pitch. This one down, and it's right towards the pitcher, Fulmer. The throw to him in time. No. He's safe. He'll leg it out. And a man on here in the 7th for Toronto with 1 gone. Gabriel Moreno. This one is a strike in there against Moreno. 0 for 2 in this game today against Michael Fulmer. The pitch. And he got that one in the air. It's fouled back out of play. 0-2. Fulmer has done his job again today for the Detroit Tigers. First time they're seeing the Jays this year. And they're doing it. Here's the pitch in there. Strike 3. Moreno watches. 2 down. Michael Fulmer with his 2nd strikeout tonight. Batting now is Bradley Zimmer. 2 for 3 today with 2 infield singles. A lot of infield contact for the Blue Jays this afternoon. That one down the line right to the third baseman on a hop. The step and throw is in time. Ends the 7th. 1-0 Tigers. Welcome into the top of the 8th. Here's Victor Reyes to lead it off for the Tigers. He'll take a strike. Detroit leading and doing well, too, with it. Ground ball right there. It's bobbled. The throw is not in time. Wagging it out, it'll be an infield error for Teoscar Hernandez, who takes over short for Bichette. In a pinch hit situation, here's Harold Castro. Bunted down, and it's a good one. Picked up by Guzman. Tosses on to first. For the first out, the runner to second for the Tigers. Batting now is Willie Castro. He'll take a strike outside. It's 0-1. Ready again from Guzman. Swinging a ground ball. Luke just fouled the first base line. It is 0-2. Guzman's done his job. The Blue Jays have not, as this is a foul ball. Reyes lead 5-1 in the 8th. Against the White Sox, the pitch just misses. 1-2. 31,082 in attendance this afternoon. The pitch upstairs and outside. 2-2. Guzman's afternoon close to a close. Here's Willie Castro. He fouls it off. Still 2-2 here to Castro. Ready from Guzman. Fouled again. This is a hard second out for Kevin Guzman as he misses, and it's a full count. On deck is Jonathan Scope as this is hit to left field. And right there is Knight to make the play for the second out. The throw in the second, runner back, 2 down. Batting now is Jonathan Scope. Here's the pitch. He'll take a strike on that outer corner. Tigers lead 1-0 in the 8th. Run on 3-game losing streak. Scoring average 2 to 3 runs a game. That's it. Ground ball right there is Chapman. Step and throw to first in time for the third out. Welcome into the home 8th. Raimel Tapia to lead it off for the Blue Jays. They're starting the bottom of the 8th, and here we go for Toronto. The pitch. Hit by Tapia. That one is going to find a way. No, it's picked up, and the throw is in time for the first out. What a play by the Tigers. Here is Whit Merrifield. He's 1 for 3 today. Comes in at a big time. The pitch. And that is hit to left field, a foul ball. This ballpark has very few home runs hit in it. The pitch. That is hit for Merrifield, and it is lined to left for a base hit. 1-out single here in the home 8th for Toronto. They've had men on all night long, and they've left them stranded all night long, as here is Nash Knight. Batting next for the Blue Jays. Here in the 8th inning, the pitch. Swings and hits that right field. It is hit well by Knight. Towards the corner, it is off the wall. This will advance the runners to second and third with 1 gone here in the home 8th. So Toronto threatening. And there's still 1 out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll come to the plate here. The pitch. Ready. Guerrero hits it left field. Is it good enough? Wide to left field. And the runner tagging and coming home to score. The throw is not a good one. And in there safely to tie it here in the 8th. A sac fly RBI for Guerrero Jr. 1-1, bottom 8. As Merrifield comes in with his speed, Guerrero comes in clutch, and now a pitching change as Teoscar Hernandez will come to the plate. So the new pitcher for the Tigers will be Alex Fido, and he will have to face Teoscar Hernandez here in the bottom of the 8th in a 1-1 game. We're all tied up now. Runner on second, 2 gone for Teoscar. The pitch to Hernandez, ready from Fido. Swinging a foul off, and Hernandez behind 0-1. If you're just joining us, the Tigers have had a 1-0 lead all game pretty much. Blue Jays just tying it here in the bottom of the 8th now on a sac fly. The pitch. Hit by Hernandez and fouled out of play, 0-2. Wild ball game here this afternoon. I know it's quiet, but what a game. Here comes the pitch to Hernandez. Swung and hit. This one well hit. Center field, they're going back. It is off the wall. A run will come in. Hernandez will easily slide into second with a double, and Toronto has taken the lead here in the bottom of the 8th, 2-1. Batting down for the Blue Jays is Matt Chapman. So a big double for Hernandez. Now Matt Chapman to the plate. The pitch. Chapman fouls it up and out of play, 0-1. No one has hit a home run today. No one has hit a home run for a long time in this ballpark. The pitch from Fido. Chapman left field. That's given a ride to the corner. They're going back. It is off the wall. Matt Chapman doubles. Another run will score. Hernandez comes in. Chapman stops at second. It is 3-1. The double's working well for Toronto here in the home 8th. 3 runs already in the inning. Batting now is Kevin Biggio against Alex Fido. Still 2 outs, a runner on second again. The pitch. Hit by Biggio right field, but into the seats, a foul ball. If anyone has a chance to hit a home run in this park, it's Kevin Biggio. Righty against lefty. The pitch. Biggio swing and a miss. As there is strike 2 on Kevin. Ready again. Here comes the pitch from Fidel. Biggio ready. Swung and a foul up to stay alive. 0-2 still to count here. And they'll try this again. Chapman still on second. The pitch to Biggio. Hits it. Right field. Kevin Biggio back to the wall. It's gone! Kevin Biggio has done it! A home run here in Forbes Park. A 2-run shot in the bottom of the 8th to make it 5-1. 5 runs here in the bottom of the 8th for the Blue Jays, and they have routed the Tigers all of a sudden. And a home run in the impossible ballpark. Someone has finally done it. Kevin Biggio goes deep. Double, double, double home run. Blue Jays up 5-1, and another pitcher coming in. It will be Jose Cisnero for the Tigers to face Gabriel Moreno here in the bottom of the 8th. Toronto up 5-1. Here comes the pitch. Ready from Cisneros. Hit by Moreno to left field, but that will end the inning. Blue Jays lead it 5-1. We go to the 9th. Trying to end a 3-game losing streak. They are looking to do it here in fashion. Welcome into the top of the 9th. It'll be Renato Nunez to lead it off. Swinging the foul off. Tigers down to their final 3 outs. The pitch in there. 0-2 on Nunez. Guzman trying to go all the way. The pitch skied to center. Bradley Zimmer is running in. He makes the catch for the first out. Batting now, it will be Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 3. Swinging a foul off behind 0-1. Well, for the Tigers fans, the Tigers had a 1-0 lead all the way till the 8th. This is hit to left field and down for a base hit. Knight on the second. Ramos stops at first. A 1-out single here in the 9th. Blue Jays got 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th after doing nothing all night long. And here's J-Mark Candelario. Takes a strike. 1 on, 1 out for the Tigers in the 9th. Strike bottom of the plate. 0-2 from Kevin Guzman. Ready again. Broken bat, pop-up. Moreno is under it. He makes the catch for the second out just before it could hit the ground. He makes the play, and the Tigers are down to their final outs. Back now is Nomar Mazara. The pitch popped up behind the plate. Gabriel Moreno is under it again, and he makes the catch, and the Blue Jays win it. 5-1 in Forbes Field, and Kevin Biggio collects the only home run of the afternoon. A 5-run 8th inning for Toronto gets it done. Tigers get 1 earlier, but they fall short. 5-1, giving up 5 in the bottom of the 8th. They scored the first run of the game in the top of the 6th. Cannot find a way to overcome Toronto in the first of 3 between the Jays and the Tigers.